What's the name of that place I was at? I'm just going to give it to you in a second. Just give me 1 second. Go to my inbox. And yes, it's OPS 2013. Now, I don't know if you want me to say your name or that you're out here, but that might drum you up some business if you're looking for any to try and sell the truth, hoping you're on that destiny of the truth. Okay, so I'm going to find this video now. You wanted to know why the FEMA camps? Why the FEMA? Why did I write FEMA? I'm going to do it really quick. Okay. 14 and 11 equals 25. This equals 9. This equals 3. This equals 10. That equals 7. Okay, FEMA camp goes like this. AM and FM. Ema. In Hebrew it says mother. Okay. FEMA. The mother of what? What are they using? What is their aim? Okay, I play with this. And I play with this because the letter F is in the E family. You would say F inside the E. You would say F and the E would fall right in there, so we take away the E. Now you got FMA, camp. And we can have AM and FM and whatever you prefer. When we add the numbers together, 11 from this sound over here I put with the A. I did not use the letter of M because it is also of the E sound. So you end up getting M and F in the same family as E. EF11, EM18, 29 is the entry. It's something to do with taking hold of that passageway of 29, which is the singular 2, which is the totality, which is the middle, which also counts for Venus. Venus has an 81 count, which 81 is 9, or 81 is 9 by 9. If you want to look at it that way, 81 is also 81 seconds, which is 121, which is 81 seconds, which is a minute 21, which is 11 times 11, and now we have AM, FM, 911, all bundled up into one thing. What made me think of the FEMA camps is, well, that's what they're talking about online. That's what I've seen through a couple of people online. And if there was to be a FEMA camp here in Montreal, why not? We are Mount Royal. We are Whiteface Mountain. We are the Jordan. We are the Sinai. Here in Quebec, we are the water, the electricity. We are the gold, General Electric. G&E, General Electric. O&R stands for Christ, 33. It's the building of the ore or the salmon roe, the gold of the salmon. What does the salmon mean? Find the reason for the salmon. You'll get more of the answer out of it. They have the trains. They have the waterway. A saint, first, last, best, attest the rest. First ST, second ND, third RD, fourth TH, fifth ETH. Why do I put the E? Because in fifth, instead of saying 5, FIVE, which sometimes in Spanish they change a V for a B, they say fifth, which FIF. Now that you add the F, the E comes with the F, so you got ETH instead of just TH. You would get AAA, just like in Canada, 3 A's. You would have STA, NDA, RDs, and it would say standard death. What does it mean? Right now, I'm just telling you the story from what I see within my mind at this present moment. Where else do you want to go besides having everything, besides building the biggest hospital ever seen? But is it good when everything is too big? Is that where it should be, downtown? We have to all go downtown to the biggest hospital? Why is it there? You know what I'm saying? Not only that, but the Indians were all along the waterways, weren't they? Exchanging their goods and services. How many Jews did Pharaoh need to set up the cities? Hold on. Pharaoh and cities. Pharaoh the land set up the cities. The Nile River, the Nile disease that's coming in. If you take a look down the Nile River, okay, you'll see a spade on one of the sides. It's also called pick, which means spade again. Why did I mention that? I get a vision. I see certain things. The same way I designed that little 3 hearts in the wall with the Magen David inside. When you say Magen David, I say David and Goliath. Go-Liath. L is she, ITH, 4, 5, and 6, because it pronounces inside there. It's like a revelation reflection. I sort of see it so deep inside of me that there's a possibility, and I just throw the possibilities out, and then everybody thinks what they want to think. If I don't throw anything out and tell everybody what they already know, no one's going to turn me on. They won't see anything different. We won't get turned on. Everybody wants a little spice in their life, right? Another thing that I want to mention out of the FEMA camp is that this is 11, this is 14, 25 is Jack, the Queen and the King, the 12th and the 13th card. J-A-C-K says Jack. Jack, J-A-C-K, J10, A1. That's actually 1 and 1, or just 11 in its own. C-K, the difference between the C and the K is 3 and 11, and it's an 8, and it's an H. 8, the same thing as you have in pool on the red ball. When you take 1 times 1 and 1 plus 1 equals 3. 1 times 4 and 1 plus 4 equals 9. 39 is the word T-E-N, or Tennessee. 39 and 25 is 64. It stands for the word 0. It stands for the word, wow, I don't remember some of the words now. Anyways, it doesn't matter. It's in my books. It's all over the place. What else would I want to do? Hold on a second. No, anyways, we're going to cut it at that. So that's why we have the FEMA camps. We have Whiteface Mountain in New York. We have Whiteface Mountain here. We have Mount Royal, which is the Royal Mountain, the center city of Montreal. Montreal is a little bit different than everywhere else because, you see, this says the word of the passage over the crossing. Angel residence. Okay, it's real. What does it mean, the crossing? Well, on Rubik's Cube, this is number 4 if you want, or number 14. Why number 4? Because a B minus 1 is a 4 in Roman numerals. It's number 14, it's Rubik's Cube. And all around the letter N is the letter M. M boxes in M. When you say M and N, or M and M, okay, you're actually boxing in the N all around Rubik's Cube, because the center of Rubik's Cube, which is actually the pivot stool of 6, in which in the 6 it turns each side is 6, is 12. Regardless that you're always spinning the center, somehow the center is always moving in order to have rotation. So we did standard death, we did this. Number 39, or Highway 93, and Herbert Hoover, and the standardization of the 2 numbers of H and H being over Hoover Dam and its Lake Mead, or me add, or add me. Coming out of, I think it's Andreas Falls, somehow under the ground somewhere. Anyways, what else is there? I don't remember what other things brought that up, but I've done a little bit of everything in my visions. And if you're going to have Montreal, we have the biggest dams. I mean, if something's going to happen in this world, don't they want power right away? They don't want to run power all the way down to the middle of the U.S. They want to get the power where it is, right here in Quebec. So you move everybody into Quebec, you got power right away. Power up, the dams are moving. You know what I'm saying? It's just an easy setup. You just, once you have all the equipment put away and you move it, however you can move it. But one of the complexities of this whole thing is, I believe creator of Matrix, okay, has a card up his sleeve. Because even if they come to make New World Order, he's going to screw something up for them. One of the things he has to screw up for them is our children. Because my kid ain't going to work. And if every person in this world, except for the 5% of the people who have all the money, no one's going to war. All you have to do is sell your children one thing, a way to make it on their own, that they don't have to work for anybody else, not to starve, to have a piece of land. But because they own and they're the ownership of all the land, Indiana, New York, Tennessee, Illinois, then they have the Pacific and Marvin Gardens. They've already taken over where the Mediterranean is in the Monopoly game, and that's on the first position. You have to throw 41 on the dice in order to go all around the board and land up on the Mediterranean again. They won the Mediterranean, but they can't move it to the U.S. It is, and it's where it is. Just like all these canals. root canal. Now we can get a little bit deeper on why I picked off FEMA camps. But you know what? For now, let's leave it as it is. There's so many numbers. And it starts off what easy as 6 and 1. That's 7. I had to add 2 sides to get 7. Otherwise, I either got 6 or 1, the first day or the last day. And where's day 7? Uterus. Uterus. Anyways, another thing I want to say, easy stuff. Once you get, like I said, the 3C and the K is 3 and 11 are the red balls in pool. The 1 and 9, which is the spirit of 19, because 19 is the most you can do. The second roulette table, North American roulette's got only 38 numbers. 38 number positions, whichever one you want to count. And the other one is 37 equals to 75. And there's so many more things I can do. Okay. You want to hear something funny? I know you didn't ask this question, but 100, you see it right over there, 5640? 6 times 940 years, or 60 times 94, or 120 times 90 times 47 if you reverse it. Everything is 47. Will come 5640. And 135 years later, which in card says ACE, ace, it also stands for the positions of AC and ace, and it's the only 3 parts on the dice that show the one spirit position, and there's a special corner for it. They all have a center dot, and if I turn it all around, there's no center dots. Everything was made up the way the universe is, because if you want the roll of the dice to be natural, it's got to go with the universe. Why 7? Because there's so many portals. When we connect it, all this dice, whatever you do with this dice, 14, 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's all 714, my friends. You know what letters they make? G-U-N. I mean, it goes as deep as, this is from the government. Even the numbers the government sends you. Everybody has their own reality. That's why it doesn't matter if it changes from person to person, because you're your own person, your own 24 hours, and you have your own star for your own information. And when you're with other people, you can call it a global affair, and just put everything into miscellaneous together in the global affair of the assimilation between you and the others. Wasn't that hard? Oh, am I joking? I'm not where else to go with this. There might be other things, I'm not sure. The new planet that's coming in, it has 2 numbers. One of the numbers is 73, and that's huge. 3 by 7 and 3 plus 7 is 31. 1 and 3 and 1 and 4 makes AC/DC the same score at a football game. How? 1 times 3 is 3. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 and 3 is 7. And the game was 34-31. It's been like that all year. George Alexander Louis of Cambridge, the new boy, watch some of my videos. You'll see it's all I've been talking about is downtown George. Ventnor Oriental Monopoly. The trains, short line is number 36. Go around to go is 41. 36 and 41 is 77. Anyways, enough said by now. The trains are 50505050. Levi's Reading Railroad up to Pennsylvania. Watch out, because B&O is in town, Barack Obama. And not only that, multiply 44 by 47 and see what you get out. Multiply, or before you multiply 45 by 47, and then add up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, and see what happens. Take 1776, 987 plus 789. 8 and 8 is 16, 1 and 6 is 7. 888 and 888 is 1776. 24 by 74, 1776, the center of the roulette board of 1 through 36, the center average, which would be 5, 14, 23, 32, is also a total of 74, and says W-E-N. Everything is made to work. because it all fits together somehow. Otherwise, it's unique. Hey, man. Hey, guys, come over here. Look at this. Yeah. Thank you for watching. This was made specially for you. I hope I got the question answered. If not, ask again, because this is what I do. Thank you. Raphael, 7286. Just to say, Andromeda is just above. This is for somebody else, just in case others watch, because I send it out to everybody. No, I don't send it out. It just goes out. It's got a mind of its own. Andromeda, if I remember, is just above Pegasus, which is in the relation of 7286, in which here on Earth, Baffin Islands, 7286, hydroelectric, salmon, polar bears, seals, all you can eat. It's a buffet, all you can eat. I don't think they'll mind the water up there. Anyways, it's a connected together, welded and frozen together, sewed up by the beaches, and we have the oceans on the outside. You can't go off because you can never see properly with all the machinery they gave you to work you on what they want you to see. Where was I? Yeah, 7286. Another part of 7286 is just south of Thailand, Russia, Midwest Russia, directly north. And when you exit off, you get two strikes running right through Africa and then the U.S. with the lines. Next, if you take a look at the maps of the world, you'll see their designs of dogs and chicken parts and horses, and you have animals and things like that. What I see, when I go into an object and somebody says to me, you'll see this, I'm going to look for that. So whatever somebody tells you to look for, or whatever you can imagine, it'll help your own self have seen it. Now, what will it count for? A greater imagination, so you can broaden just the stuff you absolutely know into a bigger scale of things you've never thought, in ways you never thought of it before. That's all. I don't know. What the hell do I know? And what could I know anyways? I'm not going to tell you what that is. Could be a little bit of weed. Could be tobacco. Could be anything. But you know what? Just for the hell of it. Oh, freeze in hell? No. Melt in hell? No. Just for the hell of it. Let's call it a joint. So I let it out and take a puff. My family looks at me and says, "You smoking weed?" I said, "Yeah, you want some?" "Oh, no, we don't smoke that shit." Holy fuck. I thought it was called weed. My mother says she don't smoke that shit. I didn't know it had a new name. Well, this is good shit. So wherever there's shit lying around, you pick it up, you roll it up, and you smoke it. But you don't need to be so direct. Because where I hang out, the farmer down the street will have over 1 million gallons of pig manure to spread on the land. Well, he will grow the crops for the animals that will eat it. And then he'll take these animals and ship them over to LaFleur's, and then you'll eat it. And you tell me you don't eat shit. Thank you for watching. 7286. I don't mean you, Orby. I just mean in general. Thank you for watching.